The Emiru files just dropped. Look, I've never heard of who Emiru is or who the fuck is an Emiru, but let's just get straight to the video. Obviously, curse and shout out. Let's not forget WestJett. Yeah, WestJett, beautiful guy. Anyways, let's just get straight to the video. Make sure you guys like a sub and just let's go.
Massive day for the unemployed. Mizkif just dropped the Emiru files, apparently rebuttaling a lot of the allegations in a 45-minute long video. Oh my. Bro went full demon time. He even brought receipts. A judge has recommended that Mizkif's defamation claim against Emiru move forward. He uploaded a 45-minute video denying her allegations in full.
And it is time to go full demon time.
Go ahead and grab your popcorn and let's get into it.
I'm not gonna lie, 45-minute video talking about Emiru is just fucking crazy. It's the exact same thing as saying I am gonna expose a 40 terabyte of David. Or actually no, 40 terabytes is worse than 45 minutes. But you know what I'm saying, yeah? I think 45 terabytes is like 3 hours. Holy fuck. But that's like 2 terabytes. Let's just say that's 2 terabytes of fucking files just got exposed. Let's see.
Matthew Renato.
My name is Walter Hartwell White.
In October of 2025, on a live stream to her audience of millions, she accused me of sexual assault, stalking, and abuse. I deny those accusations completely. To be clear about the setup, I am the one who went to court. I sued her for defamation.
God damn.
Meaning for making false accusations that damaged me. After her October 2025 live stream, the accusation spread everywhere. And to most people, the story was already settled. I was guilty.
Hey, not your boy though, but I did say this. I'm not gonna accuse him of any crimes, obviously, but he is definitely guilty of being a cornball. That's actually f***ed up, man. Moving on.
But what changed is that in June 2026, a federal judge reviewed her request to throw my entire case out and recommended the opposite, that it moves forward. So here's the accusations that she made on stream. These are in her words as the judge quoted them. On October 2025, near the start of her live stream, by the magistrate judge on the account of the transcript, she said she was, and quote, finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking, and harassment, assault, and—
Yo, calm down. Don't say all that. Let me read that shit. Dick 48 at 3. I don't know what the fuck does that mean, but let's just go. Shung says near the beginning that she finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, assault and threats of blackmail that Ms. Kif has done towards me and some of these issues which are still ongoing. Shuck says she is making the statement so others are. I swear to God, that's crazy. No way. All this in 45 minutes, bro. What the fuck really happened between both of y'all?
Threats of blackmail that Ms. Kif has done towards me.
The psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail.
The first thing most people heard about—
What the fuck? Did I just see Cass in that? I'm not sure.
And harassment, sexual assault, and threats of black.
What a fucking pause. Pause of the century. Clip them off. Wait. Clip them off. Okay.
The first thing
I'm sorry.
most people heard about was not that the accusations itself, it was that I had gone on my own stream and admitted to all of it. This is false. Full demon time.
Not gonna lie, his earlier response video was terrible, and a lot of people dismissed his side of the story because of it.
Not so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I've punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Because of the
Shut the
plushie thing, a
fuck
lot
up.
of people just dismissed him in a way.
Almost no one listened to my side. Before I went live, Emiru went live first. She told the world that I sexually assaulted her, abused her, and stalked her before I had a single word in my defense. I deny those accusations completely. The word that came next, rapist, came from everyone who heard her and ran with it. The verdict was in before I even said a single word.
Hancock, all the way from the United Kingdom.
And when I
No
did go
way.
live, I told my side and I have stuck with it word for word to today. She has not. She has done exactly one live stream. And across that single stream, her story does not hold together. So why does the false version that I admitted to everything still win?
I mean, he did admit to being a bad boyfriend, but a that's a little far.
And I was aggressive at
So wait, now I understand something. This guy dated the girl that apparently assaulted him. What the fuck, bro? 45 minutes, bro. Just say that you want the money. Just say that you want the money, bro. I understand your girl is more famous Twitch streamer than you is. If you want the money on, you should have said you want some money on, gang. No need to do that shit, bro. Like, the fuck's wrong with this guy?
times. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, that I'm a horrible boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself.
Yeah, he might be a bad boyfriend, but he still doesn't deserve that label.
So in Emiru's filing, her motion calls it spontaneous. The live stream was spontaneous, unedited, and unscripted, speaking openly and vulnerably in the moment.
Basically, she was saying that this was all spontaneous, but before starting her live stream, she said this was calculated, and the judge dismissed that.
Junk should not be heard now to argue that her defamatory comments were some off-the-cuff, spontaneous, emotional response.
And the thing is, people still don't like this guy. The dislike bar speaks for itself.
Just speaks for itself.
What the fuck? Nah, I think your girl or your ex-girl has a bigger fan base than you is. I don't even know who you are. I think if I search up your ex's name, it will pop up. But who the fuck? Why did you break up with a Twitch streamer, you dumbass?
Again, many things can be true at once. That's the beauty of nuance. Mizkif is still a weird, jealous boyfriend who cares about his girlfriend's Twitch viewership, and Emiru is a bit of a for saying that it was her emotional truth.
Sexual assault allegations. She called it sexual assault. Here's what she said happened and what I did. She told her audience and later the court that what happened between us on one night was sexual assault, a crime. He started kissing my face and I let him do it. And then suddenly he tried to climb on top of me.
He started kissing me on the face and I let him do it. So it's your fault. He started kissing me and I let him do it. And that's your ex's fault. She let you do it. She let you.
And aggressively shoved his hands down my pants. And I screamed. And when I screamed, he jumped off of me. Like a cat.
Like a cat, like... And, instead of...
So he jumped out of you like a cat because you screamed. Isn't he trying to help you? Like, imagine you're hugging your girl, she's yelling, I'm just like, go and ask what's wrong. That's what he did, and you're over here arguing about it? Weird women, I'm not gonna lie.
apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Again, boyfriend definitely misread the room, but it's a good thing that he stopped when she, you know, found it uncomfortable.
Exactly.
I did what any man should do in the situation. She made it clear.
Nah, man, and not any man. If I was you, gang, I would ask her, what's wrong? Is everything okay? I'll check up on her, not be a bitch like you and just leave the house and say, I did something wrong, I'm out. If you did something wrong, fess up, say that you're sorry, and talk and do whatever you've been doing again. That's that easy. That's not what every man would do, dumbass.
That she didn't want it, and I stopped. I respected her not consenting. I did the right thing in that situation. I did not sexually assault her and deny it completely. So why does this false version that I admitted to everything still win? I would also like to make it very clear that up until that moment, Emiru and I have been dating for over 3 years.
Whoa, bro whooped out.
3 years. What a waste of 3 years for her. I ain't gonna lie, man. Who the fuck is this guy, bro? What a waste for her, bro.
The receipts. Let's check this out.
Let's see the receipts.
We were constantly breaking up with each other, and then we would repeatedly have sex and get back together. There is no evidence of a police report or any other legal action over the incident she alleges happened around October 2024, despite her public statements in October 2025, where she said to her audience that she was seeking a restraining order.
You can't levy serious allegations against someone and not go to the police. This is like a superwoman moment.
Women.
I am already in the process of filing a restraining order on him in both Texas and California.
So apparently she never even filed that, which, you know, to me doesn't make any sense, but what do I know?
20 months have now passed since the alleged incident without a single criminal complaint, restraining order, or investigation appearing in any record in California or Texas. The total absence of any official action over a year and a half stands in stark contrast to the severity of
Just a minute. I know you guys saw that I took a photo, but let me ask ChatGPT this. Let me rate. Let's see what ChatGPT gives her out of 10, bro. Yo, chat, rate her out of 10. Rate her out of 10. Cause I'm not gonna lie, the boyfriend, me personally, I'm gonna give him a 5, bro. The boyfriend gets a 5. I swear to God, people would call me delusional. But I give her like an 8, bro. An 8.5, bro. I'm just making sure I'm not the only one who's delusion, bro. I swear I'm not the only. What does Chad say, bro? Okay, I think I am delusion. Chat GPT just said that she's a 5. What the fuck? Out of 10, she's a 5. I never knew ChatGPT swung like that, bro. Damn.
Of what she accused me of.
Love or hate Mizkif, objectively he is right, because if you levy such serious allegations, you almost have to go criminal, which is why the judge allowed this to continue.
And here is what does not fit an assault. We kept dating for months afterward. Her own messages, laid out in the next 2 sections, show
The first thing I see, hey, my uncle just died. What? I'm just getting ready. Do you want to sleep together? Hey, yo. Oh my god, not again. His uncle Jim died. Again, I'm not a lawyer, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but just because they dated afterwards or were cordial with each other, that wouldn't dismiss assault allegations, right? And of course, logically, it doesn't make any sense, but I mean strictly legally, how would this play out in a court? Let me know.
I was the one who walked away, and she is the one who did not want to split up. Her lawyers swore in a footnote that we did not get back together after the assault.
Bruh, who the hell is her lawyer?
Sexual assault, the crime. But once I sued her, her lawyers
So who assaulted who? Did the boyfriend assault her or did she assault him? What the fuck? How does that work?
argued that her own words were never factually a claim at all. Only her protected.
Bro, is it only me or do I feel like this is just a waste of fucking money, time, energy, and everyone's fucking lives, bro, who are involved, bro? Simple shit happens. You guys broke up. End of the story. Everyone moves with their fucking day. It's not like a fucking divorce where you need your lawyers to sign papers and half of your shit goes to her and him. Boyfriend, girlfriend, I want to break up. Okay, fuck you. You leave and her, she leaves. She does your streaming. And you do whatever you... I've never heard of you till today, bro. What's your name, bro? Well, who is this guy?
Emotional truth.
She said, and I quote, "Her story is admirable, and in telling it, she is stating her emotional truth, not some statement of decisive fact."
You know, if your teacher's being mean to you in school, say they molested you and then say it's your emotional truth, a foolproof technique.
Emotional truth
Well, I'm out of
is
school.
not a recognized defense to defamation in Texas. The magistrate judge, restating Shunk's own motion in her own words, described it in exactly those terms. She also argues that her statement, considered in its entirety, was an opinion or her protected emotional truth.
Judge sides with Mizkif to continue lawsuit against Emiru, but not Asmongold. I feel like he sued Asmongold out of spite. He definitely has a better case against Emiru. All these people are mentally teenagers. Most people are. They leave high school and never mature beyond that. Yeah, but Twitch streamers are extra.
That's crass.
WestJett is going to be like Asmon was with Johnny and Amber over this.
Damn.
Why the hell would an airline care? Japanese soldier who kept fighting 20 years later. I'm going to be 100%, and as much as I dislike Mizkif, if the assault allegations are false, that's absolutely our reason to go to court over it. That destroys people's lives. If Emiru just stopped at the blackmail and him being an abusive boyfriend, this would have been completely different, but sexual assault is a criminal thing.
She told millions of people I sexually assaulted her. She has never produced a police report. We dated for months after that, the night that she points to. And when I took her to court, her own lawyers argued those words were not a factual accusation, but her feelings.
Facts don't care about your feelings. I saw this on Reddit, and I don't know if this is real, but allegedly Mizkif is paying people and calling this a campaign to boost his video. I don't think he needs to be doing this because a lot of his points are genuinely valid, and there are inconsistencies in Emiru's story.
On December 25th, Christmas, she said hi, and then Merry Christmas, babe. This does sound like a couple that is broken up, as we slept with each other every single night. Her filing said
So you broke up and you slept with each other every single night till this day. Or not till this day, after the breakup. So what is this? She basically said hi, and then the next day, we're talking about this is December 24th. The next day, Merry Christmas, babe. And you're like, Metropole, dog, he sniffed me. What the fuck do you mean by dog he sniffed me? What the fuck are you saying, bro? You're just some dumb shit. Slept every
couple
day.
that is broken up, as we slept with each other every single night. Her filing said that we did not get back together
Bonnie
after the October
Golly.
2024 breakup, as she describes. These are her own messages from November, December, and January. All after that date, the filing and the messages describe 2 different relationships.
Damn, that was low-key tough. Honestly,
Gang, I'm your lawyer, and I'ma tell you right now, I don't give a fuck. I don't even know what's going on. Guy over here reading it on YouTube like every single viewer will understand his fucking case, bro. Bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, genuinely, what are you doing?
I don't care what the facts are, who abused whom. I think Miskiff is a garbage human being who exploits other people for his own gain. He has been a perpetual liar his entire streaming career, reframing and misframing everything to suit himself. I disagree. It doesn't matter what you think about Miskiff. Nobody should be accused of a crime under the guise of emotional truth. She got him deplatformed without evidence. I hope he wins. Emiru isn't some innocent little girl, but Miskiff is a degenerate double-edged sword.
Our next point, she also says
So
that she
basically
ended the
both couples are fucked. Both of them are fucked. The girl and him. What the hell is this relationship?
relationship. She handed me a note, and in it, she wrote that she wanted to marry me, that she wanted to build a life and move into an apartment right next to me.
Well, thank God it never happened, because holy shit, marriage leads to kids, and if both of y'all are like this, you're still sleeping together, and she wants to marry you after that breakup, yeah, gang, I'm telling you, both of y'all will have a sad life. The kids themselves would have money, but they'll be in a sad fucking household. Both of y'all arguing 24/7. I'm good, and I can't be asked to see a streamer with a kid, bro. Hey, chat, look at my child, look at my child. Chat, what do you think should I do? I should take him to school? And then the chat will be like, L-man's, okay, no school for you, boy. Like, nah, gang, I'm good, bro. Don't, thank God it never happened.
And somehow extra Emily got involved? Oh, brother.
Oh, sorry.
Basically, she knew about the breakup or something. Very unemployed stuff.
So now we're gonna move on to the stalking allegations.
Whoa, a chart? I believe everything he's gonna say now. And it's color-coded. Zooey mama.
The reason why I flew to Japan is that I knew if I stayed in Austin, that we were just gonna get back together and get in the same loop that we had been in for almost a year.
That's what they call a yo-yo relationship. And you guessed it, it's a sign of immaturity. Basically, long story short, he was in Japan a lot of the time, yada yada, and then they met at a party and she thought he was following her there, but like he knew a friend there and he wasn't really even talking to her.
The house was very small and I opened the door. I said, whoops, I want to make it very clear I was not following her. It just happened that I was with someone she knew the entire night.
I don't think this part is that serious, so
It
moving
isn't.
on.
In California, a judge can grant a temporary restraining order the same day you apply, with a full hearing set just 21 to 25 days later.
You don't gotta convince us she's dumb, man.
She also
She's fucked and he's fucked.
told her audience that my lawsuit was a bluff, that I couldn't win. In nearly the same breath, she predicted that I would sue her and waved it off in advance as meaningless. She put, and I quote, I would not be surprised if he tries to sue me for the stream that I did today and for coming out about him. Not because he thinks that he would win, but for PR reasons, like a slap lawsuit.
Whoa, this part's getting exciting. She's with the ghoul Sakura talking about somebody, Miskiff, who sent her a ChatGPT apology.
I had someone send me like a massive like apology message, and I wasn't sure if I like wanted a response. Like,
Yeah, I can tell already, bro. Like, the boyfriend's room, when I saw it, it was okay. Her room is what the fuck? Mini fridge with Red Bulls and shit. And who the fuck is that? Your sister? And that's apparently the ex. Yeah. Let's just see what's going on, bro.
I showed a couple friends, and they were like, Emmy, this is literally ChatGPT, and I was like, oh. I guess I'm not responding then.
This is obviously about me because we were in a relationship the entire time that ChatGPT has existed. This was months before she even went public with an accusation. You do not consider how to respond to the person you say sexually assaulted, abused you, and stalked you.
Yeah, I remember this. Bro wrote a whole novel to her.
The only thing
Damn.
that stopped her was
And I thought the girls are the one who writes a novel to the guys. Shit. You do that too? Nah, gang, go kill yourself.
that her friends decided that my words were too well written to be mine. Think about that. I would like to now talk about the abuse claim that Emiru tried to hint at on her stream. I had a habit of tossing my phone onto my bed, and one time it bounced off the mattress and caught her in the eye, and it left a bruise. I felt terrible about it. I apologized immediately. I stopped throwing my phone that day, and we moved past it. That is the only time I ever hurt her, and it was not on purpose.
While this dude has anger issues he needs to sort out, I really doubt he was straight up her.
She did not call it abuse to anyone. She called it an accident both publicly and in private. Did someone knock you out, Emily? Emiru said, not intentionally. I got a black eye a week or two and it's finally almost gone. It's a long story.
How did you get a black eye?
As LOL, I'll DM you later.
Anyway, a lot of people are also speculating that Mizkif is deleting his comments because that's 300 comments is very low. With a split like to dislike ratio, you would expect there to be comments on both sides, but it looks a little sus. Here are the top comments. In his video, he then mentions how he basically had everybody turn on him, he didn't know what was going on, and he lost all of his collaborations. And then he sort of talks about him falling off.
Before the breakup, I was not an outcast as many of you think. I was the center of this community.
He was a multi-millionaire.
To show you how little of an outcast I was, these messages are between me and my friend at the time, Leslie. November 2024 text will show that the unit under Valkyries is available and come to LA whenever.
And whoa, shocker, a bunch of streamers are self-centered scumbags who will ditch you at moment's notice? Whoa, would have never believed that. And apparently Ludwig's dishwasher was spreading some rumors about him as well. Also not shocking.
All of America's...
So after that happened, a lot of the people he used to talk to started ghosting him and not replying to him. Basically, he got excommunicated from the Twitch scene.
It is the court letting my case move forward, not a verdict, and I won't describe it as one. To much of the internet, I am an abuser, and I'm a stalker. At multiple events, I've been called a rapist.
So you just admit it on YouTube that you're all of this. So if it comes to court, she just plays the video and you got yourself fucked. Smart man. Fucked dumbass guy, bro.
At one event, minutes after I picked up a wristband, 3 security guards walked me out in front of everyone, and posts mocking me for it reached hundreds of thousands of people. I've been called a in my face in bars and restaurants for most of the last 8 months.
To end it off, he drops a bit of a bombshell.
Before I go, I filed this lawsuit on November 3rd, 2025. By her own side's account, she knew about it November 10th. And on November 11th, the very next day, she went back on stream and told everyone watching this in her own words,
I got 2 new computers. My other computer is gone. I gave it back to Starforge and they wiped that shit.
I'll see you in the next.
I feel like she's view botting. I don't know. I've never heard of her name before. Never. Does anyone know her? Be honest in the comments. Have you guys seen her streams before? What's her streams about?
Video.
Why would she say they wiped the computer?
Emiru is a massive liar and she needs to be stopped.
These kids must be stopped.
Damn, I deadass don't know who the fuck are these people. Anyways, if you guys know, just tell me and make sure you guys sub. I love y'all and have a blessed day. See you guys on the next one and peace.